maybe the best corner of his time.
Might be physically the toughest safety man I've ever seen. Just coming up and letting guys have it.
Just a tremendous hitter.
He hits people so hard. If somebody was to hit my son like that, I'd probably come to the game with a shotgun and shoot him.
Ronnie gave me just sort of a little turned up grin and then went, "Bow!" And I mean, just dropped me.
I wanted to look crazy. I wanted people to feel that I was going to try to hurt them.
Just a tremendous, great ball player. It's just all about what you want to do with your God-given skills and talents. Ronnie used them to the optimum.
The 8th overall pick in the 1981 draft, Ronnie Lott came to a 49ers organization that was the NFL's doormat.
The 49ers had just disintegrated as an organization and as a football team, and that personified itself with our defensive secondary. We were just ripped. Our defensive backs couldn't be found on the tapes or the films after we were viewing the game. They weren't there, just a guy catching a pass. So we knew we had to make a change. So in the 1981 draft, we drafted one of the greatest players of all time in Ronnie Lott.
From the very beginning, he established himself, and you knew right away that he was a player.
Oh, you try to go into the game feeling that you're better than the receiver. You want to try to intimidate him.
Number 42 did more than just intimidate opposing receivers. He annihilated them.
Ray Rhodes was my defensive back coach at the 49ers early in my career, and he said, "Hey, look, you got to deliver a woo hit. You got to deliver a woo hit," and that means when the crowd goes woo. So anytime the ball came across the middle, I've always felt you got to try to destroy the person, because if you don't, he's not going to respect you, and if he doesn't respect you, therefore he's going to get up and he's going to feel like he owns the middle.
This guy here laid it on the line at all times, did not care about his body. And when you go out there and give it up the way Ronnie was giving it up, I mean, just throwing his body into anything, that's the type of guy you want playing for you.
He brought such a fierce, competitive attitude and nature that in the early years I thought kind of went beyond the scope sometimes. And he definitely was a player that backed up his talk with the way he performed, but he was a hollerer. He was a yeller. He was a screamer. He was that way with his teammates. He'd do the coaches that way.
This is a guy who utterly refuses to lose. He does not understand the concept of giving up. He does not understand the concept of defeat.
I've never taken losing lightly, because if you show me a loser, you got a coward. You show me a loser, he's a quitter.
Lott's refuse to lose attitude sparked the 49ers to 4 Super Bowl titles, as San Francisco became the 80s most dominant team. While Lott's hits were hard, his hands were soft. Playing corner as well as free and strong safety, he intercepted 63 passes during his 14-year career and was voted to 10 Pro Bowls, earning honors at every secondary position. In 2000, Lott received his greatest honor, enshrinement into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And I want to thank all of you football fans for allowing me to be a part of your life.
He will become a true legend and one of the 10 or 15 greatest football players of all time.